how a special needs child ever became the richest person on the planet, and spoiler, he's not really, but how he did on paper is a collective mark of shame that mankind will bear long into the future. I mean, he recently unveiled his new cyber bus. It's like a regular bus, but it's got no ground clearance, so the first speed bump or pothole it meets will destroy the bus. Masterful gambit, sir.
The Robovan. The Robovan is... we're going to make this, and it's going to look like that.
I'm so impressed how you managed to design ground clearance out of your bus. Fortunately, they were on a movie set at the time. Warner Brothers Studio to be exact, and there were no potholes on set. Good luck with that in the real world, Elon. But that's not the only thing he designed out of the bus. You'll notice that he's taken out the windows as well, because people really enjoy travelling in enclosed spaces. You know, really brings out that feel of claustrophobia.
Now, can you imagine going down the streets and you see this coming towards you? That'd be sick.
It's kind of like being buried alive. If only we had some technological development that would allow us to see out of a vehicle, like windows. That way, people might be able to anticipate which way they need to lean when the bus is going around a corner. What? Yeah, seriously telling me that the guy who is famous for inventing worse copies of things that already exist invented a worse copy of something that already exists?
12, he built a video game he called Blastar, which started his lifelong love of inventing things that already exist.
Say it ain't so. But as any devoted Tesla fan who put down $250,000 at the Tesla Roadster reveal with the promise of a car in a couple of years will tell you, Musk always delivers. Probably. Sometime. In a couple of years. It's hard to tell. It's going on for 10 years past the unveil event, and there's no sign that the car will ever exist. But no, seriously, right after he's got the Roadster working, he's going to get right on making this really stupid version of a bus. But wait, we're not even there at the pièce de résistance yet. Musk has also designed out the wheel arches, such that now, rather than actually the wheels only poking out the side of the bus when it's turning corners, they need to be entirely enclosed within the bus, taking up more space. Now, some of these things, admittedly, you can get around, like the low ground clearance. It's not a problem if you, say, have a road that is made of, say, metal rails or something that doesn't go up or down much. At which point, congratulations, Mr. Musk, you've invented a tram.
Joe slept slightly longer than expected. Half a millennium, to be exact.
The future should look like the future.
And we're stuck with the dumbest people in history.
Hey. What happens if you need a vehicle that is bigger than what?
Idiocracy.
For the smartest guy in the world, you're pretty dumb sometimes.
Don't get me started on making the robo-taxi futuristic by painting its tires gold. Actually, do. I'm going to make a video on the robo-taxi, but this was just a quick rant over the sheer stupidity of proposing a bus with no ground clearance, which knocked a mere 10% off the stock value of Tesla, reducing its market cap by some $50 billion, roughly equal to an Enron, which I'll tell you is going to be chump change compared to when Tesla really hits the wall, which will lose some 90% of its value. Yeah, roughly equal to 10 Enrons. But that's a story for another day.